Hi guys, welcome back to Retro Asylum. Now I'm about to play my favourite arcade game ever, which is the original Double Dragon game by Technos. And I get a lot of people ask me, Dean, why is it you prefer this game to the likes of Final Fight, Streets of Rage, etc. So I'm going to have a playthrough and try and explain things on the way. So let's give it a go. Coined up. Now I've only got, it says one life, but technically you've got two. So great intro there. The girl gets taken away, she's been kidnapped. That sets the scene for the game. I really fell in love with this game. You have to excuse my cab, it's a bit wobbly at the moment. I need to, it's the actual base that it's standing on. It's actually a bar top arcade machine, which I made. If you want to see how this machine was put together, go back a few videos and you'll find that on this channel. So yeah, I'm playing this in one player mode. Unfortunately, not all the features are unlocked in one player mode, and when I say that, it's silly things like the second player, when they're on screen, you can hold the bad guys in a full Nelson lock and whip their ass basically. So let's get on with it. So yeah, the first level's fairly easy, I say, as I take a pounding. Oh dear, look, I've lost the energy cube. I really am taking hiding here. Let's try and get rid of these. I'm trying not to use the elbow move because I find that makes the game too easy. Although I've lost 2 cubes of energy now, so I might end up having to use it at some point. But yeah, I just fell in love with this game when it came out. I first played it in a minicab office which was near my school. Now, it was 1987 when this came out, which would have put me at 12 years old. And so I was in secondary school, and over lunchtime, there wasn't much to do in Hackney. We had a few arcades that we went to. Most machines were in places like chip shops, kebab houses, and minicab stations. That's how they made a bit of extra money back in the day. And yeah, I played this in this minicab station. It was really dark and dingy, but a crowd of us went over there over lunchtime. And at first I didn't play it. I was quite intimidated by the game. It sounds silly, but it was a big release, Double Dragon. You know, although it's a fairly late arcade game, I guess other games that followed, which were big releases, was stuff like Street Fighter 2, which, don't get me wrong, Street Fighter 2 was bigger than Double Dragon. But, you know, it was that kind of thing. It was a very big thing. Lots of people were playing the game. Oops, I used elbow. I said I wouldn't, but I have. Down to 2 cubes already. So, yeah, it's just a game that, as I said, I was intimidated by it, but when I started playing it, I really clicked with it. Much to the point where people were getting the ump while I was playing it, because they couldn't get me off of it once I'd started. As you can see here, I'm just using the barrel to take on a Bobo. I try and take a few weapons on, and use the knife on him. You can carry the weapons onto the next stage, which I'll try and do. There we go, that's killed him. I didn't even throw the barrel. So we pick that up, and it's on to the next stage. Now, people, as I said, ask me all the time, why do I prefer this to Final Fight and Streets of Rage? And probably the main thing is that the backgrounds are interactive. So, you know, look, you can climb up here, take advantage of that, throw him down, throw him down. It's, you know, up until this come out, these sort of things haven't happened in beat 'em ups. In fact, the only real scrolling beat 'em up in this ilk had been Renegade, which was by the same company, and same team in fact. And it was a good game, but it actually worked better on the home computers, and I don't know why. I say it's a good game. Graphically, it looks very dated. Even when it came out, I thought it doesn't look that great, especially compared to this. It wasn't as playable as this. And I guess the other scrolling beat 'em up that I can think of was Kung Fu Master, which had come out quite a few years earlier, 1984 I believe. And that was just a left to right scroller. You couldn't move about in this 3D plane like you do here, that you can move up and down. And yeah, you've just got interactive backgrounds. So I love that. I love that aspect. You can use the backgrounds in this way. Come down the ladder here. There's a conveyor belt. In fact, if you listen to the Retro Asylum podcast, our latest episode, we do actually mention these cardboard boxes. What the hell was in them? Because they do some serious damage. And if someone threw a cardboard box at you, chances are you'd just knock it out of the way. So I'm guessing maybe it's supposed to be VHS recorders or something. Right, I've got right close to the edge here, and the reason I've done that is you can, if you're very lucky, is knock people off the edge. I'm not quite close enough, and I don't want to take the chance because I'll probably fall off. But maybe I can do it now. Yeah, done it. Knocked him off. That made things a bit easier. I'm going to take that with me, and you'll see another trick. We turn the box to like a purpley colour. Bit like Shockwave off of Transformers. So you can use that. Knock this guy over. And another trick, if I can get a chance to use it, is there is a hole to the left of the screen here. That's one, so he's fallen off. And there goes another. So yeah, little tricks when playing the game. And there's lots of little things like that in this game. In 2-player mode, I can get whips dancing. In fact, I might be able to do that in 1-player mode. It's another bug. In 2-player mode as well, on that second stage especially, if you get one of the bad guys in a full Nelson lock, and then defeat the boss, the timer stops. And while you've got people in full Nelson, you can whip them and carry on whipping them. They won't collapse on the floor. So it's a good way of racking up a very high score. And the more points you earn, you get extra lives and stuff. So that was another tactic we used to do back in the day. I really must sort this cabinet out that my bar top is sitting on. It is wobbling about a bit. Basically there's not enough weight in it. So yeah, you can carry the weapons on. Got to love the way the weapons disappear when you can kick another collectible item. There we go, extra life. Oh, probably lost the barrel now, so that went off screen a bit early. Sometimes it does keep them on. No, it has gone. Always loved the wanted posters in this game. Thought that was a nice touch. It's all the bad guys that you eventually meet. So yeah, I think this game has got some great moves. You've got kick, roundhouse kick, punch, uppercut, flying kick, this weird back kick that I keep doing, which is hard to time. I'm going to have to watch myself. The headbutt, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I'll tell you something, I was really hoping that this would get a good home conversion. And anyone who's ever played the majority of the home versions, you can kick the knife there, will know that sadly, especially the computer versions, which were coded by Binary Design here in the UK, they were, oh, I've gone down the hole, I've lost a life, can you have and leave it? Oh, I've got to be careful now. There goes the barrel. Yeah, so Binary Design, they've done an awful job with the arcade conversions. Really, really bad, which was such a shame. From what I can make out, it was very rushed. It probably wasn't really the coder's fault. But yeah, most of the versions are pretty rubbish. There is a better Amstrad version out there, which isn't too bad, I guess. But it's not as good as Target Renegade, which was basically Imagine Software's answer to Double Dragon. So this was a bit that always worried people, getting the timing right to cross that bridge, and then you've got to fight and, oh no, I've been stabbed. Yeah, very tricky part of the game this. Is quite a long level anyway, and I've just been thrown in the water there. Sometimes the collision detection around the holes is very, very iffy. Right, I think I'm going to go back to elbowing for a second. So I am definitely taking a pounding. I've got to be careful with the bad guy down the hole. He has a habit of chucking knives. And right now I'm quite vulnerable. Let's move up here. Resort to some flying kicking action, I think. There's one. That's that. Someone throw a knife at me, thank you very much. Right, I'll try and use the holes to my advantage now. Right, well, I'm definitely taking a pounding. So yeah, a lot of people criticise the slowdown on this game, and there is slowdown, there is no doubt about it. All I can say was, back in 1987, you didn't notice it as much. I certainly didn't anyway, it didn't stop me from having fun with the game. And there is a version of the game, it's probably a hacked ROM, but yeah, there are, oh yeah, I'm very nearly dead. Back to elbows, if I can get them right. I'm dead, can't believe it. I'll continue. Oh well, no, I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, basically there was a ROM that sorted out the slowdown issues. But there you go, Double Dragon. Normally I can complete it on one credit, honestly, but I guess talking whilst playing has put me off. Alright then guys, I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and if you have, please do check out the Retro Asylum podcast show. You can find it on iTunes, Castaway Media, and at retroasylum.com. See you soon.